How's everyone? This is the Water Alchemist, and this is Alchemist Gnosis, where periodically I'll touch on a few topics. So, I would like to talk about Lucifer. There's been, as you know, a lot of things going on about Lucifer, but Lucifer has aided me in a whole lot of things. And I'm going to talk about when he appeared to me. This was years ago. I remember I petitioned to get in touch and have Lucifer come to me. This was years ago in the month of February. Well, in April, I got a response. And I hope this can help everyone. Like, if you ever want to know how a demon would communicate with you, usually it's telepathically, or if your third eye is calcified, what that demon will do. Because usually, when you call in a demon, they already know in advance that you're going to do that. So, if they take a liking or interest in you, usually they will come immediately. But how he let me know that there was no coincidence is that I opened up a paper, saw a TV guide, Lucifer, and something came on TV. This time, it was the series that was on at that time, Lucifer. And then I received the email about Lucifer. In other words, you don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer to kind of get the hint. So contact was made. He aided me. He was very patient in me getting books that would help me ascend magically. And I think mortals or humans have this tendency to dwell too much on absolutes. It's not like that in the infernal or the so called heavenly realm. Everything isn't always academic and cut and dry as we would like to believe, because people would have you believe that Jehovah, who is supposed to be the creator of the universe and earth, is diametrically opposed to magic. Wrong. I got my magical name from Jehovah last year. And I'm going to tell you something else. And hold on to your socks, boys and girls. Jehovah is the only creator of this universe. There's a collection of at least three. And I've gotten that from two different deities. So Jehovah is the only creator of this universe. I know, as shocking as that may believe. Jehovah is more of a less let me see how I'm gonna put this. I don't want to say poser God, but it's kind of like somewhat of a CB4 approach for those that remember that movie with Chris Rock in 1993. In other words, you take and they become these gangster rappers. So I'm saying that this deity is more puffed up than one would believe, but I will leave that to your own introspection. And also, I'm going to say this, and this won't go over well with a lot of people, but the Orisha are part of the demiurge. Yes, that's right. That's what I said. The Orisha are part of the demiurge. If you want to know who the demiurge are, you can get books on the Archons as well as Elaine Pagel's books. You can get the Nakamani library, and I'll let you read that for yourself. So I was a little bit disappointed, but as I started evolving as a magician and sorcerer, you can't let your prejudices get in the way. And this is someone who was coming from the so-called cultural revolutionary movement. So for those that don't know, I knew X Clan personally. Okay, so those who remember X Clan, I don't have to say no more. So that's another thing. So everything isn't always as cut and dry as we may believe. Sometimes, oftentimes, there are gray areas. So with that, that's another thing. And I also want to add this on. You can use water, get away and go to nature. And you can use water to find out whether or not an evil entity has attached on to you or if you're possessed. You can go to a river or a pond and you can demand that the lower level shows you its true face and its true visage. I have the chant specifically. I will make sure I give it to you. But if you ever want to know if someone is possessed or if an evil demon spirit is attached to their aura, go to a pond or a river and look at your face, or take them there, look at their face in the river, and you can say this chant, and it will reveal to you whether or not that person is possessed or if you're possessed. So that's just by random gnosis. No, Jehovah is not the only creator of the universe. No, Lucifer is not totally evil. If your third eye is calcified, they will use the internet to communicate with you. They will give you certain signs, because one of the colors of Lucifer is not only black, but it is also purple. So that's your meat and potato sorcerer coming from me, Alchemist Gnosis. Peace.